Welcome into Game 9 of Closing the Door. Matt Levine with David Hadar here from Guv Fuller Field. A tough night for the Commodores. They lost 5-2 tonight, their lowest run total of the season. But the story was really the Hyannis pitching staff. 16 strikeouts on the mound tonight.
Yeah, the Hyannis pitchers from the start that we saw tonight all the way through the bullpen, just all around, the guys tonight really pitched well for Hyannis, and it was probably, I think we could say, their best outing of the season. A team that was coming in losing 6 straight, and they come in here yet to win a road game. They were 0 for 4 in road games coming into tonight's contest, and here they come out tonight. They bring across 4 runs in the first, and then from then on, a similar story to what the Commodores have been doing on the road this season. Score early and then let the pitching staff take it from there. That's what the Harbor Hawks did tonight. Like you mentioned, 16 strikeouts. Commodores only able to pick up 4 hits total in this ball game, only bring across those 2 runs, and in the end, it's just those early runs that ended up digging them into a hole early.
And this is a team, a Commodores offense that scores pretty much at will, it seems like, every night. But tonight, just 2 runs. That's their now lowest total of the season in a game. And they had 4 hits, which is their second lowest total. It just seemed like everything was kind of slower moving today.
It definitely did. And, every time the Commodores stepped up to bat here in tonight's game, I felt like it was just a little more sluggish, not nearly the offensive firepower that we were expected to see with this Commodores group. I don't know what to attribute that to. It's so strange that now the Commodores are 0-3-1 at home this season. And, they've been so good on the road, but just so miserable here at home. And I hate to use that word, but it is true. I think we could both say that the offense tonight and just kind of the guys out there lethargic and just not the best outing and the best showing from this team this evening. But it could be we have an off day tomorrow. It could be some much needed rest for this team to rebound and then come back here at the Guv on Friday. It's hard to attribute it to different things, but this was the first stretch where we've gone 6 games in 6 days, and it's going to be a regular portion of this season where we do that. But it was the first time we did it. It may have just gotten to the guys eventually, get them a little tired. We'll have to see as the season goes on.
And then, it just going off that, just being a lazy game, we saw Mitchell Stone start on the mound. 6'9", 260-pound kid going out in probably the hottest day we've had all summer to this point. Just looked slow on the mound, and it was tough for him, but going 4 innings was probably what he needed to do to give the bullpen some rest a little bit, despite, they used a lot of arms tonight. But the starting pitching, again, 5 runs in those 4 innings. 4 of them came in the first inning. They put themselves in a hole again here at home with the starting pitching starting off slow.
Yeah, it certainly wasn't the start that Mitchell Stone would have wanted here tonight, especially because he got a couple of quick outs and then almost had a called third strike that didn't go his way. And from then on, the Harbor Hawks really took that and ran with it for the rest of that opening inning, plating 4 runs like you mentioned, and then scoring another run a couple innings later to get 5 in total against Mitchell Stone. Just the starting pitching here at home this season, it really, again, we don't know what to attribute it to. I don't know that the coaching staff would be able to say anything either. It's just been really unique here how much different it's been at home versus on the road. And it's not even just one guy. It's really all of the starters have struggled at home this season, and the visiting team has scored at least 1 run in every home game here this year. And like I mentioned before, Falmouth now 0-3-1 here at the Guv this season.
So the home woes continue, falling to 0-3-1. We'll send it down to our sideline reporter, Joanne Bethea, who's standing with Commodores infielder Bryson Ware to try and analyze those home woes.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Bryson Ware. Bryson, this team has not been able to win at home. What can you contribute that to?
Nothing really much other than just at home jitters and playing in front of your home crowd. And I guess trying to do too much in front of them to make them happy. But other than that, I don't really have an answer for it.
Usually what Falmouth struggles with is defense, but tonight they were struggling offensively. What were you seeing from the Hyannis pitchers that made it so hard at home plate?
All in all, they were just able to locate all their pitches for strikes, whether that be pitching off their fastball, locating their slider wherever they wanted it. They were just really spot on with all their pitches tonight, and that kind of kept us off balance.
Mm-hmm. What changes do you think need to be made going forward?
Just staying on our approach and not trying to do too much, whether that be at home or away, and just trying to stay within ourselves and do what we know we're capable of.
Awesome. Thank you. Falmouth goes down to Hyannis 5-2, but they will be back home taking on Bourne on Friday. Closing the door, I'm Joanne Bethea along with my broadcast partners, David Hadar and Matt Levine.